Why, good evening, you beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day thus far. We're about to make it an amazing night. And that's because we're getting ready for this full moon in Taurus and the lunar eclipse. Now, in terms of eclipses, we're just going to get this one out of the way right now. A lunar eclipse provides an opportunity for you to take another level up, to really drastically accelerate your ascension, unfolding, healing, whatever process you're on. You get the juice to do that. It's like a gateway, a portal. It's almost like the universe saying, like, come on in a little bit more deeper into another layer of yourself. And combined with that Taurus, you can focus on relationships, but most importantly, it's necessary to look at the relationship with yourself, that observer and the observed. So tonight is all about really setting your intention as we are on that third day before the full moon to ready ourselves for whatever experience we're seeking, whatever we're looking to heal, liberate, or awaken to or from. So get those last few wiggles out, get your energy flowing, get a little few rolls, some shrugs. And when you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, take a nice deep breath in. With your exhale, transform it into a gentle yet powerful as I lovingly invite you into the space of the heart as we ready ourselves for this full moon and lunar eclipse. Set your intentions now. If there's still tension, allow the body to relax and calm. Give yourself the love, the openness to simply be. If the mind isn't settled on an intention, allow the heart to speak. From the silence and pureness of your being, let go of all assumption and expectation, and allow life to flow as it needs and as it wants. When you hear the final tap of the singing bowl, shift your attention to the ringing as it fades into silence. So too allow the dust to settle, the mind to still, the emotions to cease, and the physical sensations to drop away as you remain as the pure witness, that sense of self and being, that radiant source of light and love you are. It's this opportunity with the lunar eclipse that we gain the chance to obtain a higher level of recognition, to dive deeper into our potential understandings, and ultimately our power. The power to make change, to create, to manifest that in which we seek. Yet it's the heart that serves as the sail to catch the wind, that is the flow of life. And with this full moon in Taurus, we have the opportunity to look within the emotional realm, to dive deep within our hearts and to heal the many wounds that hold us back from seeing what we are. The time is now to go beyond all expectations and assumptions, for the mind and the imagination itself is limited. The time is now to dive deep within our own hearts. Go beyond the character and questions of who am I and begin to enter into the intangible, the ethereal. Question the what am I? For it's here in this very essence of the pureness of our being we find all capacity and opportunity to change and transform. What is that highest aspiration on your heart? For it's here we begin to enter into a new beginning, a new cycle. Yet in this new, there must also come an end, a processing. For this eclipse serves as the starting point and the end of 6 months, the cycle of the previous 6 coming to an end and a new beginning. What have you gained in such time? With such a question, many things may come to the heart and mind. And it matters not what comes up first. For there are many avenues of exploration when looking back upon the film that is our life and our experiences. But in order to build anew, we must process the old. Take some time to look within your own heart at these past 6 months. The avenues of change and growth and transformation in your own experience, the coming and goings of people, partnerships, lives. Just as each day goes by, not every one of us gets to awaken, and in these past 6 months, many people have lost lives, loved ones, bonds close to them. Just as these eclipses serve as gateways and opportunities to heal and let go and to ascend, so too they serve us the opportunity to hang up those jackets of conditioning, those threads of attachment, those sheaths of suffering, to finally heal and learn from the past, to assimilate its many experiences and lessons into the wisdom of our action. And the only words of encouragement any being can give in this realm is follow your heart. Come back to the understanding of what you are, of what all is. Awaken fully and realize the most high and ultimate of truths. That all is of one eternal energy. Some define it as spirit, consciousness. It matters not. It's the cosmic forces and energies that tie each and every atom, that keep this matrix of light together, so to speak. And it's that same energy that sparks the light of your being, that encompasses every breath you take, that is the foundation of the ground for every step you make. Come to understand what you are fully and awaken to the truth and beauty of this universe. So too, each of us has the opportunity to awaken to the deepest and highest of truths. For the Friday that approaches brings about great change and opportunity, for the new cycle begins for the next 6 months of your existence. Just as in previous satsangs and meditations, come to see and realize fully that each and every awakened being, each and every light that shines, awakens hundreds, thousands, millions. The connection is infinite, for all is connected as one. Supporting the network as a whole, naturally raising the vibration of all. Always remember the rising tide lifts all ships. So set the aspiration, set the bar high for yourself, and seek nothing less than liberation. Freedom from fear, from falsehood, from pain and suffering. The choice is always ours. For we are gods and goddesses, we obtain free will. If each and every human being recognized they were loyalty, embodied as love, serving as royalty in this universe, no one would take a single breath for granted again. For we each obtain that direct path to the Creator, to Source, to the eternal love and fire that sparks all. Go beyond the mind, the concepts. Come to experience what you are fully. When one firmly distinguishes between the observer and the observed, the next peeling away of layers and deductions must be, well, where does the observer come from? What is the source of life for this observer that we know as self? It's here we experience the pureness of our being through the radiant shine of our grace. Just as light casts shadows upon objects, so too our beingness casts impressions upon our sense of self. Seeing and observing love radiating, the warmth, the light, the calm, the stillness, the emptiness, and infinite space, yet nothingness. All of these are things observed, descriptions, yet they encompass not the entirety of our beingness. Can the eye look upon itself? We only come to know and discover ourselves through recognizing and peeling away what we're not. And in this full moon and in this eclipse, we have the chance, each of us, to ask the ultimate question: who are we before we are named? What is the essence of our being before we fell into the dreamscape that is the person, before we strapped on the roller coaster of personhood, before we even came to the concepts of a seeker and something to be sought? For it's in that question we recognize ourselves. It's the pureness, but what is that like? Look no further. Simply cease to entertain the mind's judgments and assumptions of the reality around you and observe everything indiscriminately as if you're watching a movie, knowing it's a play. The forces of this full moon will rile up the depths and deepest threads and cores of attachment and pain and suffering. These anchors of identity can be liberated, dissolved, and stripped away through loving introspection. What no longer serves you in your own life? What actions are withholding self-love towards yourself? It matters not what road we choose for liberation, but the simplest path is through self-love. For when we gain the ear to listen to the heart, you're simply dancing with life again. And it's that same childlike freedom and jubilation that brings us back home to that essence of what we are before we are named, and the unchanging self in which we will always be. Have no fear for the coming changes you seek. Don't hold back. Life is you. It is here to protect and guide you and provide you what you need to go into a deeper understanding of the pureness in which you are. Take a nice deep breath in, filling up the body with as much air and prana as you can. Effortlessly let it go. Again, take a deep breath in. And release. Feeling the energy around and about moving through. Take one more deep breath here. Ensuring the body is empty of air. Take one long and slow deep inhalation, filling the body up as much as you can, and then holding this breath as long as you can comfortably. Even in the exhale, don't strain it. Allow yourself to drop deep within your own beingness, that sense of observation and pure knowing and recognition. It's here in this stillness and calm we ask the heart, what is it that we need to take the next steps towards liberation, transformation, healing, growth, that in which you seek in truth. And as the ethereal network of this universal consciousness operates, simply marinate in the silence and pureness. For the knowings of the heart do not arise within thought. They are simply known. When you hear the next tap of the singing bowl, Take a long and deep inhalation. With your exhale, transform it into a powerful Om. And in your heart and in your beingness, allow that divine chord to be chanted and imbued with the intentions of your highest aspiration of the heart. And like a mighty divine trumpet, chant out these aspirations of the heart unto the universe. And know that spirit, know that life will help you manifest it this Friday evening during the full moon and lunar eclipse. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. Don't forget to smash that like. And with that being said, enjoy the full moon and the lunar eclipse. These next 3 days can be utilized, especially tonight before one goes to sleep, can be utilized to fully set their intentions and to really kind of keep the forefront of their mind holding that as you experience day-to-day life in the waking state. And as each and every moment goes by, reflecting upon that intention, living through that lens of this highest version of yourself, you'll start to see more and more synchronicities and patterns in the flow open up. No, namaste, friend. Much love, Ashley. And that's kind of the importance of the time in which we're entering into, is as more and more energies come in, as mass consciousness is continuing to evolve and awaken, we're entering a time in which our ability to manifest and create is becoming a lot stronger, and we need that era of accountability to begin as soon as and quickly as possible, because the ability to create chaos is going to be just as high as the ability to create goodness. Then that's probably the most important thing, because our intentions and energies in which we carry not only impact our own personal sphere of action, but the global whole in terms of the energies, natural events, everything, you name it. So I hope that each and every one of you can utilize this upcoming full moon and lunar eclipse as the opportunity that it is to really transform. Because every shining light's going to change the world, and that's what it's all about. So thank you all so much for tapping in. I love you so much, and I will see you Sunday. A little follow-up, assimilating those energies, and most importantly, how can I phrase it? Entering this era of light will be of the utmost importance. So we're going to kick that off with a bang on Sunday. So with that being said, may the fruit of knowledge offer you a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all whom ask. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. I love you all so much. Take care. Peace.